about 8 years ago or so. So I don't do any acting or anything like that. I live in Austin, Texas, and I am a garage door repair technician. I fix garage doors. Yeah. And I love it. It's awesome.
Wow. How come? Why did you leave the business? How come?
I just, I guess grew out of it. Something I just realized it wasn't that I wanted to do in the long term, you know, and I was very comfortable with that decision and just thought that I could find something better to make me happy, and not that this didn't make me happy, it did, but, you know, just in the long run, you know, instead of having to go out and audition, hoping for a job and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, it's just something I decided to do, and I'm cool with it, and but I'm grateful to have been a part of this wonderful franchise. Hell, I think all the Rangers will agree. We drove out to Valencia for the auditions probably 8 to 10 times. They just kept bringing us back to the point where, like, all right, cool, they call, you know, if not, they don't, and then all of a sudden it goes through December break, and it's still kind of like, yeah, they want you, but we don't know yet. And then finally, right after Christmas in 02, Christmas of 01 into 02, I got the call from my agent saying, hey, you got it. And I'm like, right on, first Hollywood job. And it's a series regular on a kids TV show that I've heard of. I think it's big, but I didn't know it at the time. So, yeah. And then I finally figured it out, you know. I remember all the guys all in one dressing room watching a movie. And I go in and introduce myself, and I'm like, you know, hey, it's Sixth Ranger, and they just kind of look back at me. They're playing around, obviously. They just kind of look back at me like, Sixth Ranger? What? You know anything about it? We don't know anything. I think you might be at the wrong place, man. And I'm like, dude, we're just kidding, man. What's going on? How you doing? You know, so we just broke the ice, just like that, real quick. So I had a great time, and we all love each other, and good to see everybody here. You know, some of them I haven't seen since. But yeah, so that was it. First day right there. That and all the wardrobe stuff and everything. So yeah, it was good. I remember we were on second unit, and the second unit AD, his name was Chris Out. Really cool guy, and he was really moody when I first met. Just a moody dude. And I remember the PA guys telling me, I was in the Ancient Warrior outfit, but I remember the PA guys telling me, go sit in his chair, and I guarantee you will get along with that guy for the rest of the season. Because he doesn't like a lot of people. I'm like, all right. So I went and sat in his chair, and he comes up to me, he's like, yeah, you're in my chair. And I'm like, see your name, what's your name again? You know, and he just had this look like, you know, and then all of a sudden they're like, Philip Andrew to the set, and I'm like, okay, all right, you know what? I don't see your name, but I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do my thing, only because they're calling me over there. And he just starts having this smile on his face, and I look back at him like, yeah, you and I are going to get along. So that was one of the first days too. But yeah, that was a memorable moment right there. Yeah. Not necessarily for me, because I didn't know all of that stuff. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't familiar with Saban, or, you know, of course I know Disney or whatever, but I didn't know the history behind it. I kind of got filled in a little bit later on, so I just knew that there was something going on upstairs. I was just going to stay downstairs and do my thing, stay out of it, and do what I was told. But, you know, later on, I just kind of learned how, yeah, and then, of course, at a couple of the panels, you know, they were talking about it, but, yeah, at the time, I was like, something going on, but I don't know what it is. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and do my job. No props, well, except for my morpher. I had the original one from that, but they gave that to me. No, they literally gave it to me. They did. And then they also gave me my Merrick jacket, Merrick leather pants, and the Merrick shoes. So yeah, that was really nice of them to do that. So yeah, still have that hanging up in the closet. Rarely touch it. Well, the princess and I are working on number 13. I bought out Willie, his roadhouse, and I turned it into this like massive half bar and then half like game room place. So I got pinball machines, I've got pool tables and arcades and all that stuff. And lo and behold, I found out that the roof, the material made of the roof, is worth billions. And so I ended up selling the Roadhouse, and Princess and I have our own cove, our own yacht in Lake Tahoe, Nevada side, of course. And that's where we moved to. Number 13. Thank you very much. This has been a mind-blowing experience. I definitely will be back in 2 years. I wish I could have come 2 years ago. It's kind of a last-minute thing, but to see the amount of fans that have shown up, it just makes you realize how many lives you have touched. And just to see the smile on their faces, it's amazing. So I just want to say thank you to all the fans, and I can't wait to see you 2 years from now. And this has been a very humbling experience for myself too. And I am glad you've really been a part of it.
So, Philip, Andrew, Drew, what do we call you? That's first.
Philip Andrew, but my middle name's Andrew. Yeah, I just went with my first and middle name, but everybody calls me Drew just because Philip Jean Marie was Philip, so we just kind of made it easier there. So yeah.
Right.
But you call me whatever, I'll answer.
You look very different. You look very different from when you were on the show.
And it grew, and yeah. But I promise, in 2 years, I'll grow it out to where people can recognize me, because I get a lot of like, just, are you a stunt guy or no? That's me. It is you. Oh my God, really?